All right, guys, I got an unboxing here for you. I'm pretty excited about this. This is a new safe that's going to be used in my truck. Stick with me here. I'm going to talk about the safe here on the tabletop, and then I'm actually going to put it in my truck and cable it up to the seat, and I'm going to show you different examples of what you could use this for, and we'll see if I think it would stand the test of doing what it's supposed to do, and we'll talk about that in a second here as well. What the expectations are of something like this. Okay, there it is, guys. I am going to put a link down below the video where you can go over to and look at this. Man, it's got some good weight to it, I'll tell you that. But I will put a link below the video. All right, I got that little plastic off there, that plastic sheet, so let's go ahead and open it up. So they're saying this is accessories. I'm going to cut what's on the inside. Booklet. Some batteries. That's cool. Comes with batteries. That'll work. I was wondering if it would or not. And backup keys. Very important. Very important that you have backup keys. So it does come with two. And look how they are. These are like a security type key, if you know anything about keys. So instead of having it with the teeth exposed, they're in here like they do on the newer cars, on the teeth here. Let's go ahead and get this out, and I'll turn the camera back on. All right, I just got it out of the box here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the key. Obviously, there's no batteries in it yet. And I'm going to use the key here. Nice. It pops open. Pops open with a little like a hydraulic lift there. I like that. And I do like that. So they say it's pry proof, and I was wondering how they did this. And as you can see, it has a little lip back here on the lid inside. That's to try to deter someone if they try to pry something. You know, let me give you guys an idea or a thought about this type of thing. What we're doing with this is we're buying time that it would take someone to get something. Nothing is foolproof, and nothing out there can just withstand every tool or everything that someone could have. What you're looking for is a smash and grab to deter that. So, and if you're going into like a store like a Walmart or something, or you got to go out of the car for a couple of minutes, the post office, and you want to put your gun in there, this would be very adequate for all of that, because that's all you're trying to do is give yourself time for a smash and grab, which is what 9 times out of 10 the thieves are going to do. They're going to go to the console, under the seats, and they're going to look around. This is the cable. Hoping that this is a good cable for this. Here's this with the mat down here. Why it's not laying flat here. Kind of odd. There we go. Okay, it has like a rubber backing. So instead of being like really thick with foam, there's an actual rubber backing underneath of it. So this is pretty good size, guys. I'm liking this. I'm liking this because, you know, I'm going to show you a lot of examples, wallet, knife, but I don't want to tell too much because I'm actually going to show you in person different ideas of what you could use for this. Like I said, it's pretty heavy. I don't know the weight because I don't have a scale with me. But what you have is this lip right here, the secondary lip, goes down in a channel here to prevent people from trying to pry it as easy as you would something where there was a break right here. So when you close this, there's actually a piece of steel in there going down in a channel so that you can't just stick a screwdriver straight through. Go ahead and reopen that. And there it is. Here's your buttons here. I'm going to go ahead and get the batteries in, and I'm going to see what it's like to program my fingerprint in. First, let's go ahead and we're going to open this. This is the cable for it. So it does have two locking points. Right here are the arms that lock. So you do have double locking points. This would prevent pries from the rear. And I'm going to figure out how this cable actually goes in there, and I'll get back with you guys. I'm going to show you the battery compartment right now. Right there it is, where the 4 batteries go. All right, guys, I'm going to show you now how to use the fingerprint scanner and how to program in your fingerprints to it. Right here behind the number 1 key in here, there's a cut in the foam, and there's a button in there. You're just going to press it twice fast. And you're going to get that beep, and it's going to be red. You're going to put your thumb on there. Then you want to do it again. You want to do it a 3rd time. And now everything should be set that you can use your fingerprint to open the box. You can also program in the keypad anywhere from a 3 to 6 digit code for that. And there it is, it's open. Very nice. Let me try it a couple different ways with my thumb and put my thumb in a different position. Now I'll pull my thumb down a little bit. I probably was down too far on that one. So there we go. You can do any finger you want. You can do however many you want to do. Now let's go ahead and we're going to set a key code in there. I'm just going to do a random number and then I'll change it later. So we're going to press it fast twice. And there we go. 5, 4, 1, 2. And we are open. Spring loaded. I love that. Fingerprint. It says in the book you can store up to 50 different fingerprints. So that's good. This is good as well because let's say you have mud or blood or dirt or snow, whatever, you name it, on your finger, you can always do this. You're always going to be able to push those buttons. You can also have this on your key ring as well if you needed to use that. So there's always that option. So let's go ahead and get this installed in the truck, and let me show you some different ideas and how much room this thing actually has of what all you could put in here, because it is pretty deep and it's wide, you know, in all directions. So it gives you a lot more room. By them putting this rubber backing on the back of this instead of using thick foam, it gives you a lot more room. I really like that they did that. The rubber probably costs more when you make these, but having the thin, more dense rubber is going to give you a lot more room than if they would have put foam and took it up to here. All right, guys, I just want to give you some examples of what you can put in the safe. First of all, I do have one knock about the safe. So I let it loose here when I locked it up to the seat leg. And what I mean by that is you want to wrap this around the seat leg as many times as you can, and then you know, put it here as tight as you can. So I wish the grommet would have been on this side, because if I tighten this up, it's going to be facing away from me in the passenger seat. So the keypad, no, it's going to be facing away from me. So I'm going to have to leave some slack so I can turn it around to where I'm at. But other than that, I wish there would have been a hole on the other side. Okay, so just for an idea, guys, here I have a Leatherman Wave multi-tool. I have a G45 with a Surefire X300 Ultra. I have a Glock 43 with an extended magazine, and I have a spare magazine for the Glock 43. So it easily fits that, all that right there, as you can see. And let me put a couple other things in here and show you what else it can fit, just to give you some ideas. All right, just to give you some more ideas about what you can do with this and different uses for your life. I put some other stuff in here, and you can see what I have here now. It does have a light inside that you can see shining on that flashlight. So if it were pitch black out or you were in the country or something and there was no other lighting, you would have that. So I got a GoPro, my wallet, Leatherman Wave multi-tool, Spyderco Police from Crazy 45 Cat Jerry, RIP. My old friend, Fox Labs pepper spray, Surefire dual fuel Fury with the finger ring, and a Glock 17 fully loaded magazine. Now you could put more stuff in here, you would just have to stack it. You can see the height of there, and then you have some height and padding on the lid, some height and padding on the lid, as well as still in there. So you could put more in there, and you know, if you stack some stuff. But let's see here. Let me see what else we can put in there. How about an AR-15 mag on top of all that? You can, you know, that's still in the box. It's a Daniel Defense, a 32 rounder, but you could take that out of the box, put, you know, fully load it, and there you go. Just use the keypad to open this. So it gives you a lot of versatility, guys. There's a lot of different things that you can do with this safe. As far as the really good points, I gave you my one hit about, I think the grommets drilled on the wrong side. But as far, because on your passenger side where you're going to have this, if you want to put, you need the cable to be tight. The reason is guys will take this safe and they'll use the length of the cable as leverage, and they'll stand back and go forward and rip, go forward and try to rip these out. So you want the least amount of slack in that cable as you can have. So other than that, the really good points are the anti-pry proof lip here. So there's a channel in between the lid lip and this is steel. And then it goes down into a channel down here. So if you try to stick a screwdriver in or something to pry, it would help to prevent you from prying this open. You're buying time is what you're doing when you have this. But this is just an idea of things you could have in there. There's many more things, of course, that you could put in here. You saw me with a full-size Glock 45 and a Glock 43 in the holster, and that fit just well, you know, as well as you could stack stuff too in there and close it down. So really cool, nice addition. It does have a light. See it shining on my flashlight. That little LED actually works really good if it's dark. Alright guys, I wanted to show you the LED light in the safe. It does stay on for a few seconds there. As you can see, it'll give you a shot as to what's in there, and then it turns out on its own. Another biggie that I wanted to tell you about is keeping your sunglasses in there. These are my Oakley turbines. These are a fairly expensive pair of sunglasses, at least to me they are, and I would keep them in the little soft cloth bag that they come in, and I would put this in here, and that way they would be secured when I'm outside of the vehicle. It's really dark. So there you go, guys. I will put a link in the description box below if you want to go take a look at this. It's something I'm going to start using every day. You know, whether you want to leave this in here or not is up to you. You could leave it in here empty. This is more for like running into a store and parking in a parking lot where there's cameras and other things, and just a quick run in the post office if you can't carry your firearm in the post office, and just things like that. You know, I'm not necessarily saying this is long-term storage, just depends on how you feel about it. All right, guys, until next time, this is DOF.